Hello, everyone. Welcome back to season 13 of The Infected. In today's episode, I figured we'd work on some more of the greenhouses. We went out the other day and did some looting, which we got back. I did that Bambi Horde night last night while I was sorting it. It activated, so I did that real quick. So there's that. That and the ATV cleaned out other than some ribs. But what I'm thinking here is we finish the greenhouse, or we attempt to put the rest of the greenhouses in place so that I can build the stairs so that I can, because right now there's only one house up there right now, up in the air. And technically, if you look at this right over here, what we're going to do is we're going to do foundations. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 8 down, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Alright, so now we need to start adding materials to these bad boys. Alright, let's do that. Well, let's see here. They don't have any food, so I'm just gonna drop. Keep them fed at least while I'm here. A bottle of water can go away. I don't need it on me, so let's go food. And I just got a whole bunch more seeds. Need to keep an eye on the rock crushers, which they're empty. Let's do this real quick. We'll fill up the thing here last. Alright, let's go here. Get those bad boys rolling out the stuff. Alright. We're gonna move all that. Move all that. Pick up the rocks, pick up the stick. Eventually they'll stop dropping sticks and rocks in front of me. They're like, oh, let's break him. Let's put stones in his way. I know how they are. 420 sand? Wow. You know what? Give it to me. Alright, we're gonna walk over to the forges here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are out. So we're gonna grab, there we go. So ideally what we need to do is we need to go to the cave again. I swear it's like we need to do that. Like everyone, oh nah, wow, tomorrow's episode will be about going to get more lead, or not lead, but emptying out the mineral extractors in the cave, because we desperately need copper to make screws, and copper to make greenhouses. We'll give it today, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. We'll see how it goes from there. We need to build the battery rack and get these batteries out of here too. One more. Take a drink of my coffee while I'm waiting for it. Nothing smells like good coffee. Or maybe everything smells like good coffee. took a cart all the way out here and I didn't even put any logs in it. Tells you how awake I am this morning. Hey, chicken. Are you running that way? Watch this, watch. Boom, stop. Ah, too bad, chicken. You want some of this too, frog? 3 for 3. Chicken. Frog. No, we're overburdened. What a world. So I head back this way because I need to drop the planks off in here. Come on, give me some. There we go. Now I can move and grab the arrow and the other chicken and run this way real quick. Who knew chicken meat was that heavy? 2 pounds? Take a drink while we're slowly walking here. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 1, 2, 1. That's on the line there. This greenhouse is going to be offset. These need to move. I think. Well, let's... Ideally, it is 1 and 2, almost 1 spacing apart. I don't know how I'm going to get that spacing. Let me just fill in here and think while we're filling in the foundations here. Just trying to think of how to make that work so that I can get it even. Oh, I know how to do it. You're right. Always right. Always right. We'll start it out at this end over here. Boink. You like that? Ghosted through it. Alright, I know the glass has got to be done now. Because I've been lollygagging. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can put the excess sand away that we can't? No, we can't. Yeah, we can. We can put it in here. Feathers can go in over here. Let's cook the chicken up that we have. We should have 4 pieces of it, which makes that 4 ration packs. Alright, so we'll put this in there. You know what, we'll grab that off there and eat it. We'll eat the baby back ribs to get rid of one of them in here. Alright, so now we need water. Alright, so we're all good to go in our stats department. Alright, so now we need to go grab some logs real quick. If you're wondering, I'm gonna chop these up for firewood. I know I could use coal, but firewood is cheap, and Mike can go get it, and it's an abundant supply. And you're like, what? Really? Yep, it's an abundant supply of trees. The trees come back every 5 days. Of course, every 2 minutes, the coal comes back. So, I mean, you know, if you want to go for coal, maybe that's what we should do. We should go out there and just get coal and iron, just get a whole bunch of hodgepodge stuff. Maybe that ought to be ideal. Alright, we're gonna need 30 glass for, Alright, hold on. Let me take the glass back out of here. What's in here? Dang, all the boxes are full. What's in this one? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we need to move some things around, do some reorganizing and whatnot in this corner. This corner is driving me nuts. Alright, let's just put that there. We'll put the glass in there. I don't know how I picked up a stick, but we'll put it in there. I must have picked it up when I ran out here like this. And like that. Yeah, force a habit. That's okay. Mm-hmm. To make a can of gas, to make a can of gas is $2.50. So if you refine the oil shell and some wood down, you get 50 cents more for a gas canister, which is like, okay. You know what I mean? I think the gas canisters at this rate of gas things should come up to about $5 a gallon. In real life, it's that high. And we're on an island, so, really note that. That's full. That's not full. Make sure this is full. Alright. So... oh, I don't want that. I want that. That. Do. Move all that in there. Now we have a glass box so we can start filling up. It's raining outside again. You're right, everyone. You're definitely right. We need to smelt this into bars. We need to smelt it into bars. Bars. Let's grab the rock crate. Grab this rock crate and put it over there. Alright, so this rock crate can go... actually, you know what? We can go out here and put it by this. Because we were picking up rock here earlier. So move all the rock. Move all the rock. Move all the rock. Move all the rock. And move all the rock. Picked up another rock. I wonder if Mike's taking care of the plant beds yet. Would have been nice if we would have lit the campfire to make this chicken cook. At least it has 20 minutes on it. Alright. So we need to grab more sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just gonna make a metric ton of glass until we're done smelting everything. I think that's what we gotta do, is just clean up the boxes today. You know what I mean? Just get everything organized where it needs to be. So ideally, what I want to do is I want to put a battery, I'm going to fill these in, and I want to put a battery rack on each side. So basically placeable storage battery rack. We're going to put one on each side. We're going to try to give it a somewhat level here. There's one right there. One right there. What does this need? Iron and screws. Iron and screws. Duly noted. Alright, let's grab the rest of the sand. Go over here, so these should be done here shortly. Sit down in the chair while we're waiting for that to smelt. Get our health back while we're watching the forges. Looks like they're almost done. Yep, they're done. Alright, so I have decided that over here on this spacing right here. Give me 1 second, everyone. Alright, where were we? My wife was being funny. I guess I woke up and said some things to her, and she's like, yeah. So yeah, we were laughing about that. I can't say it out loud, but whatever. Inside joke, I guess you could say. You know, what we haven't made in a little while? Some brick. One, we only want 2 to start off with. Then we'll drop that off in there, drop that off in there, and we'll make some brick. Why not? Here, there we go. We'll get our brick making, and we'll actually make this building look halfway decent. And grab some more clay. That, and we can start using up the clay deposit, so we can get that back up and running again. I wish there was a move all button, but there's not. You know, move all button to the brick rate. It's okay, it doesn't take that long to transfer them over this way. You just hold down the shift key and just right mouse button it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Grab the glass. Put the iron fragments in. I hear a deer. A deer, a female deer, flock of golden tongue. Alright, so that's smelting. Oh, what else do we got to going on here? Let's see here. Minute 40 left on that, so let's grab some more oil can too. And 2 more pieces of firewood ought to work. So 2 more pieces of firewood. Got a minute 30 on that. Alright, how we doing on? Move that over there real quick. Alright, so we needed 25 ingots, right? And some screws for the battery rack, right? I happen to have nails and screws. Let's grab that. And then these should almost be made up. Wow, we just have junk everywhere. What? No, come on. Another attack of Ambi? We just had an attack last night. Alright, let's go out here and see where they're gonna land at. Wow, oh, those 2 deers were both together right there for a second. And they split into 2. That's neat. Just 2 of them. Look at them run. I go drink my coffee while they're running here. This spike trap right there. That's what you get. If you're wondering, I realized my bow was on its last leg. So I figured I'd kill the pigeon with it. Alright, see, this is a perfect opportunity to show you plants in action, okay? There's watermelon and a melon. So you can throw this melon on the ground, harvest it, grab 2 cans, go in here, and make fruit salads. And then we'll put the fruit salad away. Have you got melons, Mike? I need 4 eggs, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to finish this rack over here, too. So we got an electrical part, and I don't know what else we got from that Bambi. I don't know what else we got from her. That's okay. Alright, so we're gonna toss that on the ground. Harvest. 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 Grab up 5 pieces of wood. This should be done making the gas. It is. Let's go and put another oil can in there. We'll fill this bad boy back up. Alright, so the rest of this can be put away. See, if we do a little bit of this each day, the sticks will compile up, and then we can make a whole bunch of arrows to sell to the old trader. Alright, so. Put the log in. So 1, 2. Alright. Second floor, please. Alright. That rack is done. I just need 4 more iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, so both battery racks are done. And we have 1 iron left over. What are we going to do with 1 piece of iron? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. Just making sure I have enough to facilitate said. Well, I knew I had one too many, which is fine because I planned it that way just in case I miscounted. Alright, so I want to make that into nails. So we have a couple extra nails. Alright, so we need to take this battery. Will it go upstairs like this? It will. That's nifty. Okay, hold on. Let's grab the other battery. We can have a lift full of batteries. Alright, let's go to the second floor. And then we'll grab this out of there. And put it right there. Grab this out of there. Put it right there. So, what is it going to take to make more batteries? Batteries. Copper, which I don't have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Electrical parts, aluminum and lead. Electrical components, aluminum and lead. Electrical components. Electrical components. Aluminum. I know I have some aluminum in here somewhere. Maybe we're smelting aluminum here? No, here we go. Alright, let's go back up to stage 2. Alright, so we're going to work on the one closest to the building. I've soaked up a couple of, I need to finish that wall. I need to bring some planks up here. Alright, so ideally I would like to have these inside, but I'm going to move them over here. They're going to go right by the door frame here, because I'll show you what I'm about to do here. Alright, so this grinder right here is going to go over here in this corner. Just like so. And then we're going to sharpen the spear because I know... Oh, sorry for bumping the mic. I am going to sharpen the spear because I know it's dead badly damaged. That's the hammer. What about the axe? Did we use the axe any? No, but we should. Alright, so we got 14 electronical parts left. How's the gasoline doing? 5 more minutes, huh? I don't know where that other log went. Probably went upstairs. This thing burns through the wood. Alright, so we have some more iron. Alright, we don't need to fill those up anymore. I did pick up all them. Alright, so we're gonna grab... We're gonna grab that meat and eat it. Alright, so we need to put away the ration packs. I don't need 50 of them on me. One is good enough to keep on me for now. Actually, you know what? We can actually throw it in the ATV just in case we need it for later. And that'll just be a permanent thing for there. Just so I have something to eat while I'm out and about. Alright, so what else are we thinking here? There's some aluminum. Aluminum. Iron. Iron. Oh, well, we already got those racks filled. Okay. We'll figure out what else we're gonna put those in. Aluminum is needed right there, right? Alright, so we have all the electrical parts. We need some more aluminum. Alright, let's go down and get some aluminum. Let's make up some aluminum real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we have 10 copper? That would be cool. We have 5 copper. Or 6 copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, we're running low on copper. We keep using it. We keep using it up, and we're not going to get any more of it. So what I'm thinking we do is we go to the cave in the next episode, first thing in the morning, first light out, and then we go over there. Or maybe I'll do it tonight. Just run out there, grab it, and come back, and then you guys can enjoy another building episode. Alright. Lead. There's aluminum in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I didn't want to take the brick. No, stop taking the brick. Oh, man. Let's just take the brick then. Mine. I didn't want the brick right this second. I was looking for miscellaneous bar. We're just gonna call this bricks. Dry. That block is on. Dry. Brick. Alright, so without further ado here, what do we got here? Let's move these down here, out of the way. And we'll grab until we know we're full of lead. I know I said I needed lead up there too. So these ones are cooking aluminum. Now we're gonna get some lead going here. Take a drink of my coffee real quick. We can delete this rack now. We don't need it in here. There's another free wall for 2 more forges. So this can go over here by the forge. We'll start organizing this room up. Come on. Alright, so this is bolt items. I should just make a box for each of it, but whatever. Alright, so 2 forges we're thinking, right? So what we're doing here, or should we wait and get the electric forge? One there. Actually, you know what? Let's do it like so. One by the door. Well, let's move this rack closer to the door. We'll put it right there. And then what we'll do is we'll place the... Where'd it go? We'll place the brick forge right against the wall here. Let's see if it's lined up here. Looks like it's lined up, so we'll put the forge right on this line. And then we'll delete this one because that one's in the wrong place now. So what we're going to do with this next one here is we're going to put it right next to this wall. And then ideally, that should have left enough space for storage rack. Make sure I'm level here. Yeah. And then it's going to be mimicked on the other side over there. So this is how that's going to be laid out. Now the anvil itself can actually go in this corner over here, because it works perfectly. And this is all lined up. And now all these boxes eventually will move somewhere. They're probably going to move over here in this area right here, and maybe another rack right here. I haven't had a plan yet. But we could take the brick that we just made, like the brick we just made. We can throw it in there. Alright, so let's go back upstairs real quick. Okay, hold on, let's take a bit of the lead. Can we? We're burning. Get rid of one of the lead. Two of the lead. Alright. Let's take a block. The elevator. Alright, one. We need lead. Alright, so this battery can go up there. Lead and aluminum, huh? We just happen to have a lead handy here. Where'd I put those other two lead? We need another log stand. Or not a log stand, but stick stand. Put it right there. Start dumping off sticks in there. Alright. I know I have aluminum up here, so I wasn't worried about making any more right this second. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we have the copper. So we need lead and copper. Yep, lead and copper. Alright. Lead and copper. Where'd I get that rope from? I don't know. Probably from the bulk box. Yeah, probably no. Ideally, I need to grab some more rope anyway, so let's see here. I think we need to go chop down some trees for a second. Because we're running out of plant fiber. I know it looks like we have a lot, but we don't really have a lot. Especially if I'm going to make rope to make more spike traps in the future. Alright, so we needed 3 rope and 1 stick. Let's get in here real quick. 1 stick and 3 rope. That ought to give us a new bow. Nice. I know somebody's wondering why I don't use the crossbow. I don't like the crossbow. I'm pretty good with the bow. There's chicken over here, right? No, we already did that. Maybe somebody come by and ate it. Who knows? I hear a fox. Alright, what else do we smelt in here? I mean, I can smell some cobalt. I hear you, Fox. You're getting quite close. You don't want to be my afternoon snack, do you? How close are you? He's right there. Let's just tag him and get it over with. He got a free shot off, which I gave him a free chance to run away, but he did not want to run away. Alright, so we need a cart real quick. As soon as I figure out where I put my cart. I put my cart and it's full of wood. Alright, so we have an empty cart to grab the fox, it would be. What are you doing in my house, bird? Bird. Bird is the word. Bird is the word. Why would we drop this pesky fox? Those are all deer. Actually, ideally, I need to get rid of this one for now. And then we can drop this one off in there. Go into our inventory, wash our hands. Go back over here, grab some more water. Go back over here. We'll just drop off some meat here. No, I'm not cooking the liver. I'm going to save it for a little bit. And then we'll do just a massive... Alright, so this box... I mean, I guess we can put it over here by the... That'd be cool if I could put it down there, but no. Where to put the refrigerator? Or the ice box? How many are you allowed to have of those? Let's see here. We're going to test the theory out and see how many we can actually put down. You're only allowed to put down 2, huh? Right? Because that's just what it stopped me from doing here. Placeables, storage. Doesn't say how many. You can only have 2 coolers. Okay, fine. Let's grab the ball of plastic that we need for the cooler. Alright. So we have 2 coolers. So, that might look good. You know, we'll put it above the thing here. No, because we're about to move those eventually. Let's just put them on top of there for now. Just to get them out of the way. I can't stack them on top, huh? Alright, so we have cobalt. Hold on, let me empty my inventory out and then we'll go grab the cobalt. So, bones, animal fat, animal fat, hide, wool, feathers. Alright. So ideally this one's going to go in the place of that boar eventually. I'll pick up some chloroxide we're headed to here. Grab that because I know that we've been neglecting the sands or the stone crates over here. Let's drop. Alright, so we need more lead, right? And copper. I love the elevator idea, but it's so much quicker to take the stairs. Alright, what do we got over here? This cobalt? Yep. Well, let's know what we're doing here. Item PDF, placeable, storage, cobalt. One there and one there. And I guess we could jump in the nails here that we have on us. You guys need copper and lead. Alright, let's go grab... Oh yeah, we ran up the stairs. Oh, the elevator. Alright. So we can grab the brick. As we grab one piece at a time here. What else are we missing? Brick and iron ingots. We might just have enough iron fragments to make said ingots. Oh, one too many. Like I said, this is all a work in progress of all the little projects I have. Eventually, I'll get them down pat as far as what I need to do in the video and whatnot. But right now, it's just let's waiting on the iron here real quick. In the next episode, what we'll do is we will we'll go loot some. Well, no, we need to finish the greenhouse area. I need to get it lined out at least. But in the next video, well, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go get copper and all that other good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go get copper. Let this smelt, and then we'll have 2 brick forges up and running. While that's doing that, is there any sand left? I don't think I have any sand left. So we're gonna take the allotment. Move all that in there. Move all that in there. We got 1 sand too many. Okay, I think the sand is in that box. There we go. We have more sand. More iron. Alright. So, 1 brick forge, 1 chest rack. We have 4. We're almost done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the bottom floor, please. Thank you. So realistically, all the foundations in this have, or the brick forges and everything has what they need other than brick. Which we are going to do some brick building in the next episode. But this is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers.